Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome back to La-Mulana. I don't know how I'm gonna handle the last recording session of La-Mulana where I played for like literally 2 hours and found no solutions to any puzzles at all. It's probably still gonna go up on, ye old YouTube, because I have 999 gold, which is nice. And you're not always gonna have the solutions to puzzles in La-Mulana. Sometimes you're gonna have to wander a bit, I think, take in the scenery, and then eventually sleep on it and think about it. Now, we didn't really do that. We actually did uncover, I think, a solution to a puzzle, which we're gonna explore now. But as I do this, I wanna say one thing. I thought I had done this. No, I don't have the solution to the pepper puzzle. No, I don't have the solution to balancing the spirits. No, I don't have the solution right now to the 5 witches, but I think I'm close on the witches one. But I think I have the solution to the Serdab of time, which I thought I had actually used the time power here. Apparently I didn't. I actually watched my like VODs back, and I couldn't find a moment when I actually used the Serdab of time power. However, the lamp of time and the Serdab of time, because this room is called the Serdab of time. So if you use it, you do see these like weird electrical jellyfishes on the screen. Oh, okay. That does in fact work. I really thought that I had done this though. Apparently, I had used the lamp of time in the room above me, the room to the left of that, the room to the left of that, the room above and to the right of me. I used it in the rooms with the spirits. I guess I thought I had used it in this room. I had a false memory of using it in this specific room. Yo, if I go up there and grab that, I'm gonna get crushed. Let's go fast. Okay, we've completed a puzzle. What I'm interested in is, why is this room pink on the map? This was not a secret room. I'm curious why this room is special. But hey, we did a thing. We hit a button. Now, what does that button do? I got no freaking idea. So let's go find that out. And also, yeah, Serdab of time. Before we picked up the map, we could have just looked at that, and I definitely did. I wrote it down in my map, but I guess in my map, I just didn't look at the name and really consider the fact that it was called the Serdab of time. Serdab of power has stuff. Serdab of treasure, I was thinking maybe it has something to do with the giant face quest, but maybe not, because the pepper quests I haven't figured out a solution to yet, and I was checking the Serdab of treasure for the treasure, couldn't figure it out anyways. But let's see if the button that we pressed actually changes the rooms up here with the same symbol of the philosopher on it. Well, it's got one of the symbols of the philosopher on it. What did that, oh God, what did that button do? Now I have another problem, which is I hit a button, what did it do? Ah, crap. Well, we can explore for a bit. Could be something in this room, you never know. Could be something not even in the tower ruins. Ashenran just says, oh no. Yeah, pretty much. That's Mulana for you. La-Mulana for you, I should say. You do something, you got no idea what the hell it did. This is probably untranslated. Yeah. So what would this have done? Okay, so hold up. There is a symbol of the philosopher hidden on that block. It's not even hidden, it's just right freaking there. That's one of the symbols of the philosopher, the symbols that we've seen before. But what did that do? What did hitting that do? What did it Hold up. It could be that maybe that one philosopher is now awake, but I highly doubt it. Like, if we find the philosopher that matches that symbol, perhaps he's no longer a statue, but that doesn't make any sense. I would imagine instead that we have to find the specific, like, item that will release the philosophers, and it might be an ocarina? Since there are messages that they will hear the ocarina and react to it in some fashion. And this leads to the Chamber of Birth, which I guess could have had a change. Am I a smart man? Probably not. Oh God. Okay. Well, we didn't check all of the locations. There's another entrance to the Tower of Ruins, which might have some more information. Perhaps I am misunderstanding it, and we actually unlocked another one of those spirit icons. It's possible. I can't wait to get that secret room up there. The obvious secret room that the game refuses to give me. Okay, so there is an invisible room here, or an empty room. Let's see if there's anything in there now. Nope. Still not sure what's going on with that. That's the same symbol, kind of, isn't it? Just go away. Give me the chakram. So I wonder if... I can't make the jump. I wonder if that door up there has any bearing on what we did. Because that's the same symbol, and nothing changed. So, unless he wants pepper. No, let me out of this room. I don't want to be here anymore. Ugh. I need to search the ceilings too. I want to search every wall in this place because I know that there's secret rooms, well, a secret room that I can't access. The other secret room we have accessed. Again, that's the same symbol. Why is there a philosopher's symbol just kind of right there? What's going on with it? It's the key fairy again! Oh no! Okay, crap, quick. What was I gonna do with the key fairy? I wanna go to the surface and explore the surface fully. I knew there was gonna be another damn key fairy. I hate it, but I knew it. Okay. I'm gonna go a bit slow here. Can you open the secret door down here, maybe Key Fairy? Nope, she does not seem interested in opening that door. I don't suppose you can do anything in here. Nope. She'll fly to a spot in the room if she can interact with it in some fashion. Okay, so it's not in Skoold's tower. It could be in one of the other towers. We could have to go back to the Tower of Ruin. Oh God, no! I don't want to do this. I don't want to try to figure out where the damn key goes. I'm also thinking it could be on the surface somewhere. Okay, we're here in the tower. I'm gonna check out the towers. I want to check the tower on the left now. I want to go down there and hit the wall too a little bit, but let's climb the tower. For as much time as we have available, we're gonna try to bring this fairy to every place in the whole game whenever we get the opportunity, because I don't understand how to solve your damn freaking puzzle. Nothing. Okay. Now, how do we go back down? Crap. Fastest way to go into the tower is from the surface. You know what? Let's go to the surface. Nothing there. Nothing here. Nothing here. I hate doing this, but like, I know that there's secret passages in here. Can you open any of these? Nope. What about up here? Nope. Okay, if you're following me, fairy, I know I can keep going. It's like, take it to a puzzle you failed to solve. Well, maybe I failed to even recognize a puzzle up here. I'm also curious if you go down here in the weird cavern. Can you open a door here in the cavern? Nope. Okay, we're still going. Me and you, fairy. We're exploring the tower. Please be something in this room. Goodbye. Goodbye, fairy. You've left me. I didn't get to this room, but we've cleared out some of the Tower of Goddess with bringing fairies to every single room. Whoa, no! I don't want to. Why? Potok, you have a good night. Have a good evening. God, I don't know what it means. Puzzle you failed to solve. I failed to solve the fairy key. I know that much. Okay. Well, we can come back here later. What was I doing? I was going to the Tower of Ruin, which I think is right here, actually. Hey! Lady with a water bucket. I've seen that image before. The statue of the goddess of life. A statue portraying a goddess holding the medicine of life. Okay. You want some pepper? What? The statue of the goddess of life. A statue portraying a goddess holding the medicine of life. Okay. Yeah. And? So, hold on. Has anything changed here? No. Oh, hell. Let's see if I have the message I'm thinking about here. There's a message somewhere that features the image of a woman with it's a scrambled message. I can't even read it, but it's an image of a woman with a pot on her head, like balancing it, and another pot to her side. I think it might be kind of related to the symbolism that I'm seeing there, or it could just be someone carrying a pot. She's got the medicine of life on her back. I guess she, it wasn't an image of a goddess necessarily in the image that I saw. No, I'm not looking for assistance, Ash and Rand. If there's a puzzle to be solved, we'll solve it, damn it. But I was very much hoping that this would just do it. So we hold on. How you doing? I don't know. Damn you, game. That's all I had. Like, for any progress in La-Mulana, that's all I had right there. And she doesn't want pepper, so unfortunately, why is the fireballs not getting stopped by the lava? A goddess holding the medicine of life. I don't have medicine of life. Oh no. Oh, don't do this to me, La-Mulana. I don't want another day of running around not accomplishing anything, please. Yo. I hate you. Holding or pouring, or does it even make a difference? The medicine of life. I mean, I have the seal of life. Do you want this? The burial chamber of life is the name of this room. The burial chamber of life is the name of this room. The burial chamber. Do I have a shovel? The approach of life. And the approach of life. Okay, you still don't let me absorb your balls. Do I have to, like, kill all the enemies? Well, now I'm at full health. Maybe we gotta be at full health. But those enemies are killed. Let the man cook, he's even got pepper now. Okay, all of the doohickeys are dead. I'm at full health. Holding up, holding down, doesn't change anything. I really don't know what that means. Balance the spirits, huh? Well, now you got one enemy in those rooms. Now you've got more, though. Balance the spirits. Holding the medicine of life. Just poured pepper on her. Am I dumb? No, I'm not dumb. This game has a lot of hard puzzles, you know? Okay, let's see if we can get another key. I don't know what we would do with it. I guess go to the Gate of Guidance and kind of look around. I guess theoretically you can solve the fairy puzzle by just the medicine of life, of course, pepper. Theoretically you could, if only, I love pepper. Theoretically you could solve the fairy key puzzle by taking fairies with keys to every room in the entire game, and eventually one of them will give you what you need. Ow! All right, fairy, come here. I want you to interact with these people. Heal here. Heal them. No? Would you like to play with the other fairies over here? Pink fairy in my hand. I mean, you know what? We do have to move one fairy around. Maybe we have to move other fairies around. Again, maybe fighting. I mean, balance the spirits. What if we have fairy v fairy? Bring the fighting fairy, just have him ice him. I think it could work. Cute little fairies, I just don't know what you do. All right. I suppose what we could do is visit Mulebrook, but last time we visited her, she had no new information. She was just Mulebrook. Bye, fairy. Well, let's get our pepper out. I think I've already tried this. A chew. Ah, missed the jump. You're not playing Pokemon. I want to collect all the fairies and use them for my own purposes. So I wonder if we don't have the ability to solve the pepper puzzle, because I've used pepper in all of the faces that I can think of, all of the giant faces. There's a couple of additional things that maybe I can think of, like for instance, I'm thinking about it right now, the waterfall might be a giant face. It's not really, but perhaps it's face-like. Perhaps to a fairy, a giant face is actually just a normal face, because fairies are small creatures. So perhaps what we need to do is actually just find a statue of a normal person, which is why I tried the bald man. Bald man! Hey! And you know what, while we're here, I wish there was a hot swap for items. Fly with the golden wings. We have the golden wings. I think this statue is related to a mantra, but I can't do anything with it right now, seemingly. Wanna explore all this stuff. Hit walls. The Magatama Jewel, I have no idea what that even is. We found the map in this little crushed tower here. We found the cross of light in the corner. Still can't use those for anything. Still can't get past this wall either. I don't even know if that door is something that we can access or should be able to access, but, well, can't do it anyways. There was a button here which activated the ability for us to use the finger point and refuse gaze. But Reboot carries the water to the tower. That's the conduit system that he built. We've turned it on already. I don't think there's more to it than that. Smack this wall. Go into the pipe. Nope. We're going slow on this one. I want to find progress. Whatever it may be, I want to find progress. Oh yeah, I wanted to go, crap. Okay, we'll do it on the way back. I did want to go over there though. The Eye of Truth. You're not a face, are you? Look, I don't know at this point. I'll do, you know, take what I can get. Well, I can't actually get down there from here. We're gonna have to go back around because I can't fight the flow of the water. It's too strong in those pipes. And even, it seems like even with using time stop, it doesn't actually make you travel any faster in water. And there's so many clues that I don't understand at this point. Wowie, 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 wowie. Did you extort from me, sir? I could just get crushed, I guess. Yeah, I can't even go left here and stand on top of the pipe. So it seems like there's nothing there. Ugh. Hello. Come here. Oof. I hate these guys. What annoying jerks. Go ahead, knock me around. Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will. Oh, okay, hold on. Oh, no. There's a crack up there. Hold up. And this unlocks the goddess puzzle, right? Okay, no, stand here. Turns out this is a little hard to do when I have to fend myself off as well. Okay, what's in here? Oh, it's just a shortcut. I mean, that's a good shortcut. I knew there had to be some, like, thing there with the pot, because it was weird to me that there was a ladder to nowhere. Didn't think it would be just a garbage shortcut. I need more than that. I require more. I require more pepper usage. Hold on, read this. Challenge the Chamber of Birth, clutch the golden key. Yeah, I would like to clutch the golden key. Unfortunately, the golden key is a little out of my grasp right now. I've not solved the puzzle of the Chamber of Birth. Damn it. So I still can't access that pink room. I'm like, do the faces on the walls want pepper? Does the elephant want pepper that I can't get past? Dude, everything's getting peppered. The land where life is born, praise life, and a large clay doll is born, a clay doll that protects the golden key. Unfortunately, I can't access the golden key. Do you want pepper? Are you a face? Okay, Get the, put on the damn shield. Okay, that thing is not a face. This is also not a, it's weird, like, man in the background. I can't even interact with it at all. There's just a man mural in the wall. Doesn't seem to do anything. Oh God. I went up and touched the wall. I peppered the wall. Now it's gonna try to kill me. All right. Ganesha, I think? Do you want some pepper? Skull, do you want some pepper? Women cultivate life. Men put their lives on the line to get women beyond the many corpses a woman waits. Perhaps that's the puzzle we didn't solve. Perhaps the key will open up a secret there, and we can utilize the fairies to allow us access to something in the Moonlight Tower. At least the eye doesn't hate pepper. You know what? It's a good point. No. Be prepared for death. Overcome with courage and wisdom. Okay, so here's the thing. Courage is what you gain from the Gate of Illusion. You gain the courage to jump into the illusion and the courage to search for a single hidden item. Wisdom is what you have if you're a wise man. And you gain from the same place, I think. But be prepared for death, and there's a crush trap above you, and then a weighted platform underneath you that looks like exactly what you see in the Temple of the Moonlight. So do we actually have to go to the trap in the Temple of Moonlight and search for a hidden item? Like hold down everywhere, trying to find like an invisible pressure pad? I see you've met Fraud. I've met I Love Fraud. Oh crap, I gotta teleport out. We're stuck in an endless freefall now. I've used the pepper everywhere I can think of. I heard a sound, but I think it was just a snake. Any giant face in the wall or from like a giant or a statue, anything I could think of. I've done it in all of the Gate of Guidance and Gate of Illusion, Olmec statue heads. But I've got to be still missing something with the pepper. The sound was a snake sneezing. I mean, I pressed Y on the totem altar in the back and I was like, did that do something? Did I make a snake sneeze? Right now, I'm just kind of going back. Okay, I know there's nothing in here, but what if we put pepper in the box? Gotta check. There's nothing to the right, nothing to the left. Can go back to the Tower of Goddess, just see if there is a key here. For some reason, I want to open that door. For some reason, it feels like you frequently get key fairies here. I don't know if that has like any input on any of this. Like perhaps there's a lot of things in this tower to use the thing on, but I get a lot of fairy keys here. Jaxie Pens, welcome. Your fancy map? My fancy map doesn't seem to give me any clues anymore. Healing fairy. Like, I use my fancy map, and I'm like, I still don't know what to do. We could play around with the witches. I still feel like I was onto something, but I couldn't find a solution. 5 witches plus 1 more. Gate of Illusion, we're looking for faces. Here we have to be small in order to enter. Unfortunately, a fairy does not make me small. Not yet, anyways. There's the ugly, ugly lizard, which I also cannot interact with because he's on the other side of a wall. There's a fairy symbol on the wall, but unfortunately I can't do anything with it. Perhaps we have to bring a key here, but... I mean, that literally could be it. Maybe we just have to bring a fairy to this room with a key in it. But don't we have to also be next to the fairy in order to access that puzzle? I don't know. I would have thought so, but maybe not. Okay, that snake jumped away from me. Where'd that snake go? Did I kill the snake? Oh, he jumped to the next floor and then disappeared. I really just want to get down there and fight that boss, but I've closed it off. Okay. Hold on a sec. What happens if we go back to the Serdab of time? Also, what happens if we hold down on every single tile in the entire game trying to spawn an item? Because I don't know if the hold down puzzle it was completed or not. I did find a secret in a pot because it led me to a new floor, but perhaps that's not the end of it. Perhaps there's more to it. See, this is the thing about this puzzle, is that sometimes those things don't spawn. And I'm not sure why. Crushing the hand, will it bring us mercy? I have no freaking idea. Medicine of life. It's the medicine of life. I'm pretty sure I did that before, by the way, but I can't remember when. Maybe I was doing it when I was like running around adding names to the map or something. Abe imagining enemies again. Okay. You know, I guess if there was a shortcut that led from the bottom to the top, perhaps there's another hidden way into that secret room in this tower? It doesn't sound right, you know? It doesn't sound like that would be the solution to it. Any other giant faces? I mean, here's the thing. I've done it. I've put the pepper in every single thing that I can think of. So, obviously, I haven't thought of what the solution to the puzzle is. If I had, I would be done with this puzzle by now. You know, yeah, you can ask again. Hey Abe, did you solve the puzzle yet? I need pepper in my soup. Yeah, well, we all love pepper. You keep saying what you can think of. What about what you haven't thought about? This is Jaxie Pants. That's very true. I see. You're saying use reverse psychology on myself. Okay, what have I not thought of? Well, I've definitely not thought of sprinkling pepper in the right side of the Chamber of Extinction randomly. Fought any new bosses yet? Nope. Still struggling. Red Bearskin, welcome. I've definitely put it into the mural here. Almost positive. Well, because it says strike the wedge, but I can't strike the wedge. No, nothing seems to affect it. He's a pretty giant face, but it's still nothing. Ah! Giant faces. And the witches. And the whole, like, Twin Labyrinth really interests me because we have had access to this place since early in the game. I still don't have the map. And I still have no idea what to do. It's such a weird area. It's almost like the game is just begging me to solve the puzzles here. I've used flares for both of these guys, but the puzzle then says, light up the world destroyed. I don't know what the world destroyed is. I guess the destroyer of worlds? Could be a mistranslation. Maybe they want pepper. I've peppered them. I've peppered everything. Including this guy's navel, just in case. Hey, come here. And this room is just called Zodiac, which is interesting because the only places in the game that are Zodiac themed, it seems, are the room that controls the Mausoleum of the Giants puzzles, and then you also have the time stop power, which doesn't seem to affect the room at all. And then this area also has twist, turn, and spin as you navigate your ship through a planet. Rock out to the in-game music. Game focusing on problem solving while developing an area. Flipping up skirts. Haunted house. And then Miracle Witch, which I still feel like has some impact on the puzzle over here because it's 5 witches plus 1 more. Well, there's 4. There's a 5th one in the room when you kill these ones. And then I have a witch item in my software now. So there's witch number 5. I've used time stop, doesn't seem to do anything. You create this weird thing. It's almost serpent-like, but it's kind of more of like a tail. It's just like a shadow. It's like you're trying to summon, what was it, Beelzebub? Baphomet, something? I tried peppering her. She doesn't want the pepper. It's like, can I hit the shadow with anything? I could try a gun. I think this is actually the thing that says no. He imprisons the Ankh, Zoo, face of the White King of all beasts. If Zoo is the dude in the top left room, I killed him a long time ago. He never dropped an Ankh. Do I have to just spin you right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round? Does not seem right. 5 witches and 1 more. I mean, I've got the witch software on. Gonna be only the software, maybe? Okay, now it's got nothing. Now it's got the witch software. It's like she just wants a hug. She's like, yeah! I've tried killing her while she was summoning, while she wasn't summoning. Well, put this stuff back on, I guess. 5 witches. There are a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 witches in this place as well. So the hint of 5 witches and plus 1 more, like there's 5 witches in this room. With the witch software, it doesn't do anything, so perhaps I don't have the necessary items for this. But again, like, this is one of those early puzzles. Really feels like perhaps this is one of the ones that we should have had solved a long time ago. The game is more fun this way, says Ekaton. When I don't know what I'm doing, I hope so, that's why I'm doing it. Work with me, son. I want to give you some pepper. I mean, we can talk a little bit more generally. When I stumbled across the solution to the Eden puzzle, I was under the assumption that because that was a more involved puzzle with a lot of different hints, that it would be more of a later game puzzle. I'm now under the assumption that that's related to the mantras, that the mantras are going to be a very late game puzzle, because they do also tell you about all of the bosses that you have to fight. And that presumably what that means is that you have to do that after you fight all the bosses. Some ultimate endgame thing. But that doesn't mean that some of the other hints that we have picked up are useless. Perhaps all of the puzzles are currently solvable at this moment. A lot of them just I haven't solved because I haven't figured out the what the game is wanting from me. One. You know, I don't know what the giant face is. I don't know how to balance the spirits, and I don't know how to do 5 witches and plus 1 more. I don't know how to cure the poison at the bottom of the twin labyrinth, but that's also another one that we've been able to have access to for a long time. The hint was find a tablet that mentions a curse placed upon the labyrinth from the twins. And I don't think I've found that tablet. So perhaps what we should do is maybe try to find a hidden tablet somewhere. Something that says, the curse of the twins is blah, 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 blah. No, go away, healing fairy. Perhaps the healing fairy is now in a different spot. Maybe every time you die, they shuffle, or every time you get the key, they shuffle. Yeah, I mean, we haven't been down there in a while. We picked up new items. Let's go check it out. Let me first go grab lantern power. Sorry, what I meant to say was the bullshit of time. Can we say if you can or can't solve it? I think that also kind of violates the spirit of the puzzles. Admittedly, I am stuck on all fronts, but even knowing which one to focus on might not even allow me to solve the puzzle, since I don't know what I'm meant to be focusing on. Like, if you tell me I could solve the giant sneeze, I'd still be like, all right. Fair. Holy Grail's the only way to receive the powers of the Mother. I know that already. I've learned that a long time ago. You told me. You're a giant face. You. Twin Labyrinth. The Hero and Twins, a statue that portrays a winged hero rescuing twins with a snake's body. The twins are really small in comparison to the hero. The hero is Hermes. We have his boots. This is the hero's approach. There's also the hero's surrounding walls and the twins' surrounding walls. Took the form of the twin statue and its gate. The twin statue calls forth the gate's power. The hero Hermes uses the statues to release the twins. So this is, which surrounding wall is this one? Let me see. The hero surrounding wall. What is it surrounding? Not entirely certain. This should be Burunan's room. The twins are the last surviving descendants of the first child. The number 3 is written on the back, aka also the seal of life. I don't know why Poseidon is in this room. It's still a confusing one to me. Poseidon. What's down here again? It's been a while. Temple of Moonlight. I'm pretty certain that this is just a shortcut, but I screwed it up way earlier in the game because I broke the platform before I lowered it. So now it's kind of like a one-way ticket. Okay, you don't want pepper. I know that much. There is a tablet that talks about a cursed chest or cursed item. I have not found a tablet that talks about a cursed labyrinth. Imagine having effable shortcuts in your game, says Fusha. It's very funny, I think, to have a shortcut that's like, nah, you screwed before you even knew what was going on in this room. You broke it. And I'm just like, oh, well. It's not that bad, I guess. You know what I've not tried? Standing under this as it lowers, but I don't think that's a solution. It could be. I don't think it is. What's going on up here, Pot? Pepper Pot? I guess I didn't try to put pepper in the pot. Do we gotta put pepper in the pot? You know, I don't even know if there is a statue to the hero. I imagine there's gotta be somewhere, right? You want some pepper? Want some pepper? This is treasury, I think? Understandable, because there's a lot of money in this pot all the time. Dun 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 dun. Okay, are you gonna give me another healing fairy? You still don't want me to break you, fair. That's been done. I think. Seek that which flies left, seek that which flies right. I think we killed the things that were flying around in this room. I think we're pretty close to this thing respawning. But it's not there. So we can balance the spirits. We've got the witches, we've got the poison, and we have the Gate of Illusion. Gate of Illusion. You gotta be small to get in here, but even if you were small to get in here, there's nothing in here. Doorway to guidance. Come here, bat. Unlock the key to the corridor that runs endlessly. Are you telling me to do that now? Spoilers, not sure. There's no face there. I did recognize, actually, that there was a... there was actually a blue serpent drawn underneath the gate and the key location in the Endless Corridor. Have you done the Stray Fairy? No, so Stray Fairy, I don't know how to drop the force field that protects the ugly, ugly lizard. Just to the left of the Holy Grail, there is a force field. We can go read this again. I think it's the middle one. He cast off the light. He cast off the light. He cast off the light. He's also very ugly. Poor butt ugly lizard. So he definitely cast off the light, is what I'm gathering. I understand how the lizard felt, says Zaft. I'm a stray fairy. You've been protecting life. Only you can see what I cannot. Perhaps I just need to use the Lantern of Time in a whole bunch of rooms. I mean, see what I cannot? I can see all sorts of things with this bad boy. You know what's really interesting is that the first time through this area, there were a lot of ghosts. And then after we progressed through this area a little bit, all the ghosts disappeared. Wish I could get off the ladder there. It's so weird that you can't. Maybe the ghosts don't like the pepper. Are there any faces down here? Anyone want some pepper? Want some pepper? Can I even read this? No. I think the first time I saw it, it was like, it's untranslatable, but maybe I screwed it up with the, with something. I don't know. I will wait for you. Now this, it just leads to a dead-end room. How would it just lead to a dead-end room? It's possible that previously I maybe hit a button in this room and I just don't remember. It's not on my map though. Like my personal cheat sheet hints that I'm making for myself. Like that closed off room doesn't even have any teleport in points or out points. I'm pretty certain. It's just a room. Okay, stop it. I need to get out of here. Let's go heal again.